Hey guys, welcome back to the throne room. I know it's been a long time. I know it's been a little. I had to take a little hiatus for personal reasons and just life be life sometimes. But I'm glad I'm able to come back and give y'all another show. So you already know who it is. It's your girl Ali Amazing, your host that does the absolute most. And then I want to introduce my very special friend and my guest, if you will, or co-host, rather, with me tonight. Introduce yourself. Tell me who you be, girl.
Well, I'm Rashida, she, as you can see up here, and I'm just on here right beside you again.
As always, it's always like that. But the topic for today, we're gonna be talking about grief and what that looks like, what it all entails, the different stages, and we're gonna get into that. Um, So I want to start off with the different types of grief, right? Because when I was, researching and just trying to put all this together, I I never noticed how many different types of grief there were.
Yeah, there's a
Like
lot.
it's not just like a bereavement, death of a loved one. It's not just like so compacted and small, and like everybody has experienced some sort of grief. It's not one person, I don't think, in my opinion, on this earth that's never experienced some sort of grief. Just even researching it, like loss of financial stability, like losing your job, because those two different things. Those two different things, right?
Grief
Then,
is loss.
huh?
I said grief is loss.
Yeah, period. A loss of anything, a friendship, divorce, a lover, like just. And once you start thinking about like the different types, it's just like, dang, how much I done been through. It blew my like,
A
dang,
lot.
how much I done had to grieve for real. Like, and I think it's just like something people don't. They just equate it to like, yeah, I'm going through something. Let me just keep going. Or I went through this. Let me keep going. Or they never sit down and rationalize with themselves. Like, hey, no, you're grieving. It's like steps. It's like certain precautions you got to take. It's certain things like you kind of got to dive into. And I think maybe people are scared. Or what's your take? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Grief is just what you say it is. Honestly, I feel like depression is grief.
Never lie. You ain't never lie. You ain't.
Really. Every time. Every time.
Um, I think depression is a result.
Shit.
I think it's more of a result.
It could, yeah, I guess if you want to say so.
I think
Yeah.
it's a result because not everybody, not everybody has that result because of grief, but everybody has had some form of grief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Like
yeah.
not
Yeah, you're right because once you lose something, someone, anything, then depression hits. So yeah, you're right.
or could hit. You could lose somebody and it not even. It could
That's
be
delayed grief. They're right. Delayed.
yeah, yeah. It's delayed grief. So with that, it's just when I'm getting down to the meat of it, right? What really makes you mad, or I guess not mad, but like kind of sort of grinds your gears is like the what you think would be like okay thinking. Sometimes you have to kind of know better to do better. So like some sayings, like when people are going through grief or loss, rather, right? If we're just gonna put those hand in hand, If you're
Mm,
going through something like that, right? You automatically start thinking the pain will go away, or somebody will tell you that, right?
gonna
The
be
pain will
all
go, it'll be all right. If you pray, everything gonna be okay. It's important to be strong all the time.
yes.
It's important to be strong through this. You gotta be strong. If you don't cry, that means you really ain't sorry about it, or something wrong with you. Or like grieving something has a time period.
Mm, I feel no.
Like I think that's one of the ones I hate the most. Like when you're like talking to someone about a type of grief, whatever grief you have, and they try to put a limit on what how you're feeling and what you're going through. Like you can tell me. I mean, you could advise. It might not be best to sit in it, but it's like they don't come off like they're giving advisements. More so like,
I don't like when somebody sits and tells me that I have gotten to this point now. I'm tired of it. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Pray about it. God's got you. Just like you said. That's all
and
you.
it pisses you off. It makes you want to be like, man, fuck that shit. It's not okay. It's not all right. I'm upset. I'm mad. I'm the one that lost it. You can't tell me nothing right now. And it be screaming in my head. It just be like, no, they don't. They don't mean it like that. But that's what it gives off. Like you're trying to pacify me to make me feel better instead of just telling me, go ahead and get it out. Go ahead and
I would rather somebody just tell me just
process that.
let go. Let go. Like what they say, let go and let God is what they say now.
Yeah, I say let it. I would want somebody to tell me let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like just get it out.
It's
Go
gonna
ahead.
take it's gonna take time to get over it. I mean, we're never gonna get over it because you're never gonna get over it. That's my personal opinion. I feel you're never gonna get over it. It's
Some
gonna come back.
some stuff like loss of financial stability, right? Let's talk about like you losing money, right?
There now.
Now I'm just saying, like you can be in that situation, right? And something
Mm-hmm.
could happen where you're no longer in that situation. Are you still grieving that if you're no longer in this situation? I think that now that's one of the parts of grief, loss or grief that might actually be a statement that somebody could make to me. Like, it'll get better, or
You're not there anymore. You're not in that spot. I guess that's what you're trying to say. Like if you're not there, I one way or the other. I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I guess because I'm there right now. I'm in it, so I'm sorry.
in the thick of it, you in the thick of it.
Right in it right now, and I'm staying positive. I'm trying to stay positive. Let's put it there. That's one of the ones that people will say stay positive, and I'm trying to do that. Stay positive. Everything's gonna come above water.
But pessimism isn't always bad either. Like, sometimes it puts things in a rational state. So if stuff keeps happening, you're not just like shocked, and it's like caught you off guard, like, eh, eh, I kind of saw it going there a little bit.
Yeah, but you
So
see,
it's,
yeah, you see it going there, but you didn't see it hit. You ain't see where it was just gonna hit. Like, yeah, bam, you're there now, bitch. You're
but
there.
I'm saying
Oh man,
you wouldn't be so like, I guess, hurt or down about it if you rationalize first. Like you can be positive.
no,
Like sometimes they positivity and pessimistic like tendencies can go hand in hand. It just depends.
yeah,
Like I ain't saying go around act like the damn world coming to an end. Fuck it, like fuck life, like.
no, don't, no, don't do that.
But sometimes pessimism you can just rationalize with yourself, like,
Yeah,
well, it could be worse. That's not necessarily being positive either. That's actually speaking that it might could get worse. but
Yeah.
it's a hint. It's like positivity with a hint of pessimism. Oh well, it could be worse. Shit.
And there's
Yeah,
stage grief, like a whole bunch. There's stages to it.
that's shit. And then
Stages stages to grief that I have noticed, that I've seen, I've read about a while back.
yeah, we're getting to that, baby. That's about took me out. Cause and then one last thing with the like stuff people tell you about grief, which is like like there's a misconception. Like you can't say like all the things we done talked about. Like you can't. It's not realistic to have like to say or kind of feel that way when grief is like situational. It's different people. Like grief is different for everybody. And one of them that kind of threw me is like, if you are to move on, some people make it seem like you forgot.
And you don't forget.
Mm-mm,
You
mm-mm.
don't forget it all.
No. Just because I moved on from that don't mean because a lot of stuff though I done had to grieve, but after I finished grieving
How you grieve.
how I grieve and then I move on, it's like sometimes it does almost feel like you forgot until you think about it, but then you never really forgot it. It's just like,
Nope.
well, that shit happened. I mean, I can't go back and change the motherfucking shit, so might as well get my use Pat and Charlie and keep it pushing, you know? Oh, I sounded so country right then. And old.
Charlie.
Now, how do you feel about processing it, right? Not the stages of grief, just like processing it.
My processing is different than a lot of other. My process is different. So, how do
Okay,
you
let's
process?
example.
I
How
was
would
about,
you
I was about to say, how do you process it? Shoot, because
it
I'm. Uh-uh.
it I think it depends. I
It
really
depends
think
on
it
what you're keeping.
like okay, I've lost a job, right? Love that job.
Mm.
Love that job. Worked there for 4 years. Love that job down. Like the pay wasn't. I mean, it was alright. It was alright. I even got a second job just so I didn't have to try and find another job. Just so I can have extra money in my pocket. But I really like that job, so I wasn't trying to leave.
Yeah.
I grieved this job so hard because I believe the way they fired me. Now I've done been to a job to quit and they was gonna fire me anyway, but I ain't really give a fuck because I came there to quit, so I don't give a fuck. Like that was like McDonald's. But this one particular job, I will not say their name, because there ain't nobody trying to get sued. But this one particular job, right there for 4 years, like I said, and I got fired over not cleaning, even though we had janitorial staff that cleaned every day.
Mm-mm.
I got fired for that. Right? And what behooved me was the person that snitched, which was my site director, and I'm gonna say snitch because she might have didn't see me clean for one, maybe like what? Because she doesn't see what I do all day, right? She doesn't see what I do all day. She be running around and doing whatever she's supposed to do, her job, right? She probably didn't see me clean where my desk was maybe twice. But other than that, I had deep clean. I had the deep clean stuff. I was sanitizing. I was doing a lot of stuff, mopping, all types of stuff that I personally feel like I should not have had to do. Now, I ain't gonna point no fingers, but somebody I work with is on this podcast and did not clean not a motherfucking thing but the counter. And I got fired before her. And then that's not even the kicker. The real kicker was how they took me up out of there. I came to work. I drove from where I stay a good 30, 40 minutes. Drove to work. Drove to work. And morning traffic. Where the traffic? I had to leave my house at least by 7:15 to make it to work on time.
Make sure your kid in daycare.
So, make sure my kid was in daycare, all types of shit. Just drop my motherfucking kid off at all. You hear me? Get to that motherfucking place. I get to that place. Something was eerie. Something was motherfucking eerie. It was like cloudy outside shit. It was like cloudy as shit. It was just an eerie day. So I already knew like my mood was gonna be, I don't like eerie days. So I get there, I clock in. I clock in that motherfucker. Do you know they asked me? They called and asked me to come to the main building where our uppers were, like upper management. I said, what the fuck could they possibly talk to me about? Like, what did I do? Now, mind you, never been written up. I've gotten one verbal by this time. One verbal. Nothing written out that I had to sign.
Oh no.
One verbal. Pull me to the office. These motherfuckers said, Miss Sutherland, due to your lack of maintaining your responsibilities, unfortunately, we need to let you go. I looked that man dead in his face and said, lack of what? Huh? Now, mind you, I was the best person in my position. Mind you, it was multiple of us. I was the longest working one of, like, I was a secretary. I was the longest working secretary by then because I had worked there for years. Everybody else got the skedaddling and shit. Or getting fired. Right? So by then, I'm top of the game. They brought people over there for me to train, no training pay, nothing. I'm training all new people. I trained this motherfucker. This is about to make me smoke a cigarette for real.
I'm crying over here, bro.
So they said they was gonna let me go, and I said, okay. I said, so what tasks was I not maintaining? They said, we heard from your site director that you weren't cleaning and you be on your phone. Mind you, everybody be on their phone, but we're not. People be watching movies, doing all kinds of things. And y'all know this. Y'all know that. They knew that. So I was like, okay, being on my phone. Then they tried to say they had complaints about me being rude to staff. Mind you.
Oh.
Mind you. I have a playful sense of humor and only talk junk to people that also talk junk to me. So what I knew it was that bitch. She just did not fuck with me because there was some racial stuff that happened right before this happened. that she was involved in. And they felt like I was going to say something about what happened. This is my first ever racial situation. My first ever. Like, before that, I had never dealt with it. What was it? Rashida?
I don't even remember.
What did he do? Like,
I don't even
and it
remember.
had me so pissed off. Like,
Oh my.
oh,
He had to leave when he had
nah, that was homophobic.
yeah,
That wasn't it. Remember, I
Oh.
told you they asked me, one of the supervisors asked me, they were having a conversation about, I want to say, what was it? African American, something like that. Like, I was minding my business. I was minding my business about it.
I don't
And
even
they
know.
was,
I can't remember. All I can remember was the homophobic one.
like, they was having a powwow. Like, it was a whole bunch of Caucasian women. They were having a whole powwow. And with me being the only black woman in the room minding her business, because I was African American, what did they say? It was like racist as fuck because I had to look at them. I looked at them and was like, why would y'all think I would know that? Like, I looked at them all dead and they was laughing about it too. Like, I heard them talking about it, but I was like, let me mind my business because couldn't have been me, bro. Couldn't have been me. And then they turned around and asked me about it. So I literally looked at them all in a group.
Yeah, I didn't make it there yet.
Yeah, I looked at them in the group like, why would y'all even ask me that? So now I'm like, so you think this way about? Oh, I'm like, oh shit. It's like it's sticking in my head. I really wish I could remember what that bitch asked me. I said, so, you think this shit funny? You think that about? Oh, I was like, I see what's going on here. Now, I didn't say nothing after I asked why. The girl I asked, she immediately went, and then they all just like dispersed. Like, as soon as I asked her that, they all just dispersed except her. She was like, no, no, and then she walked off. Right, so I'm sitting there like did this shit really just happen to me? To the point, she came around later in the day. Weren't you there? She came around later in the day talking about, Tisha, I just wanted to apologize about earlier. I just really wanted to apologize. Now, mind you, my site director was a part of that conversation.
I believe they caught you when I went to lunch. When I wasn't there, period. Because I think you just told me about it. Because I wasn't there for neither one.
I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? This happened a week after we got verbals about making sure to wipe down the desk and all these things and this, that, and the third. I didn't even get a week to get nothing together. And I was out the door. How? You gave me a verbal, never written me up for the shit. Now all of a sudden this shit happened. Now
that was that's one of the stages that was shock.
That was fuck. Man, listen, I got to that car, like they disrespected me so much to the point I told them in that office, I said, and there was also some racial shit going on. So now that y'all let me go, best believe y'all be here for the Better Business Bureau. Better believe. They better be glad.
Wouldn't let you come back.
Boy, I walked to that office, got in my car, and I called her because she came in later. I called my mama, my aunt. I'm just on the phone crying. I'm just crying. And it wasn't because I'm mad. It was like, I really love that job. I just cried so hard. They wouldn't even let me go get my stuff. They went and touched my belongings. They weren't even going to let me in the building to get my own shit. Like, all my pictures, all my stuff I had in my desk. Like, I don't even think they got everything. Put it in the goddamn box and brought it to me.
Yeah, that was.
Usually you could go, by law, you're supposed to be able to pack your belongings and then, even with an escort. No, they won't even go let me in the building, honey. They was not even gonna let me in the fucking building.
Mm-mm.
But that's one of them things. That's one of them things because I sure did write a review about they ass. I wrote a whole nasty ass review too. The nastiest review. And about that homophobic shit they won't nobody gonna talk about.
That was just wrong.
Gon' you gonna try and fire that man because another gay undercover gay man hit on him and he was about to tell it.
I swear.
He
Uh,
didn't want to be hit on. He didn't want to be. Oh. So now it's a problem. Now it's a problem. Now he got to go. Oh,
yeah, he couldn't come back either.
couldn't come back. Boy, they were OD with that. They were OD with that. They were mad. He was even in there talking to us like y'all can't speak to him. Who?
Couldn't go outside and say bye.
Couldn't go outside and say bye. They was like they had us locked in the damn building. I'm like,
Bye.
who are
Bye.
y'all to
Oh,
tell me? I start to go outside and talk to the man.
and
They
they
was
said,
like, they blocked me. I
eh.
said, my site director blocked me from walking outside. I said, I'm grown. I'm grown. I said, why are you in my face? I can go wherever I want to go. Man, that job was on some.
Yeah, it was.
But that's just one. I know I was going a little too hard, and I'm very long-winded telling stories. But
No, because when you left, that was my grief right there.
oh, your work buddy.
I was like, where the where the heck is T? Where are you? And I was really ready to go.
Yeah, you call me like every other day talking about Tisha, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. Tisha, I can't do it.
I couldn't, man. It, that was, man, you made work go.
And
Like,
I really started to stop talking to you too because you kept taking pictures with that hoe.
oh, okay.
I
So,
really started. I guess that's.
oh, you talking about with the, wait, when? Halloween? About to say only Halloween? You were there.
It's supposed to be solidarity, sister.
Don't go there.
But I had to take the time. So my process with that was that's a perfect example. My process was after a while I had to acknowledge because then it made me have financial loss too. So I had only my second job, which paid significantly less. So I had to cut back. I was at home all the time. I was getting depressed. Like it was just I had to start acknowledging like my pain. Like I was more hurt that they let me go like that after 4 years. Like I was nothing more than anything else. So I think acknowledging it and kind of just letting myself like feel
Girl.
how I'm gonna feel is kind of how I process things. Like and then accept that not everybody gonna handle it like me. I can't. It happened, so I'm just gonna allow myself to go through it, and people handle it different ways, and
That's the
I
worst ever. That no, that ain't the worst grief ever. But as a right at this point, that was very, very, very sad to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't. I was like, well, and then I'm asking questions while you're gone.
and
Like,
they was all hush hush. Ain't nobody want to talk about me. You want to
no.
know why? Because I flamed that group chat up. As soon as I left, we had a work group chat. I flamed it up. Somebody went and told something. And I don't care. I don't work there no more. How am I gonna get in trouble?
I was like, why is she not coming back? Nobody would answer my question. You
They
don't
they,
want
they
to answer,
treated me like Bruno in there.
but would nobody answer the question? I'm like, why is she not coming back? Am I gonna, is she coming? Are you, what happened? She went to the main off HR and never came back.
And never was to be seen or heard from again.
No. Don't say your name, I guess. Could say
Oh
it.
no, because they couldn't talk about me. They said it in the group chat. They was like, they started talking about all the racist stuff that they had going on. Like everybody started spilling it in the group chat. After I flamed them up, everybody started spilling tea. I heard a lot of people got in trouble behind that too.
Oh, yeah, they probably did. I was ready to go. They had to start bringing in people from up high, down
But
low.
revenge, revenge. I had plotted my revenge.
Even the ones that came from high to down low went out the door. Oh,
And lo and behold, she got her due diligence because she got fired too.
that was some shit.
I was like,
Uh,
so in the end, I can laugh about it now, but I was hurt. I was hurt for a while, like for a few months.
we both can. I ain't gonna. We both can.
What was that? It was like 2 months. 2 months. I was looking for work. Well, another job,
Yeah.
and then I got a better one, and I was so happy. I love my job so much,
I'm about to
and that
say
was a blessing.
yes. I'm about to say you found one and you found a good one. So,
So
and I,
now we can get into these. What? Nope. Tell me. Give me an example of a loss that you didn't think would hit that type of home for you.
okay, one. I was thinking about it too. Okay, we were back. We honestly, this house, my household, was getting ready to get a house, basically. And I was working, at a company and stuff, and I was doing okay. But eventually, stuff just started going this way and that way as far as the job wise. But so I was sticking it out, and we were still going back and forth with the mortgage people over and over again. We got so called got approved for the loan, so we found the house, all of that, paying this off, paying that off, and got to the point tax time came. Well, it was close to tax time, and it was coming. So all of a sudden, the lady calls us on the phone. Matter of fact, she doesn't call me. She messages Eric and lets him know we did not get approved. We did not get approved for the loan. So at this point in time, I'm already about to like leave the job that I'm at. And I called the woman on the phone and I asked her, I said, what is this meaning we didn't get the loan or we didn't get approved for the loan? We gave you like I was paying you $1,500 here. I was paying off $700 here. And all of a sudden now we're not approved for the loan. My kids are so excited because they just know we're moving into our own house. They're going to have their own rooms, each one. Well, yeah. Um, well, we see that there's something owed on Amazon that needs to be paid. $300. Okay. Well, can we go ahead and give you the $300? I just gave you $1,500 because I had to pay something off. So we can't give you $300. No, the underwriters they're saying no, they're not going to take it. This, that, and other. When I say that mess hit hard, like it,
What do you mean? Only $300 stopped.
yes, three
So
hundred.
what was they good for? What was y'all paying them for?
No, we were paying off the different things that we owed. So
Yeah.
we didn't even see that. Like he didn't even see that on his credit report. And then all of a sudden, when the underwriters get involved, that's when they start pulling every freaking thing. So that's when they seen he had something on Amazon. I guess the collector or they sent it to the collection agency, and it showed that he owed $300 at the time. So by it being in collections, it was too late. They claimed it was too late.
How did you owe Amazon?
Yeah, he owed Amazon. He
Them.
had an Amazon card, one of those Amazon
Oh,
cards.
I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about. Them things
yeah.
look like they scary.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't want it. I just keep my little Amazon what I got going on. But that hurt like hell. When I say because the house, we had the downsize from the house that we wanted to it was like it's supposed to be a 5 bedroom. We went to a 4 because it wouldn't fit on the land that we were getting. if we did get the 5-bedroom, we had to turn it sideways. So we would be the only sideways house out there. So no, that wasn't going to happen. So we were happy everything. Like, I swear, when that lady called, I called her and I asked her, what is this? So we can't give the $300? I said, I just paid all this other money. Well, no, they're not going to, underwriters are not going to let you do it. I can see what else I can do, blah, blah, blah. I got so tired of hearing her say that, to the point where I was just like, you know what? But just forget it. Just forget it. Because it wasn't nothing that she just claims there wasn't nothing she can do. I go down here to where we live now, but I go down here to the, what is it, Oakwood Homes, to see about what else they can do. They said that there's nothing that they can do. It would deal with the lady that we were going through. And come to find out, she was leaving the mortgage company. So I'm feeling like she already had this in plans already. If you knew that we weren't gonna be able to get it, why have us doing all of this? It's just making you look good.
So so they took your money.
No, it went to what it needed to be paid, like paid off. It went to,
Got you.
we were paying off. I was paying off stuff. That did it. But I'm saying, like, if that was the freaking case, fuck that. I could have kept my money. Shoot, I'd have paid it off later. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and
it,
did she tell you why she didn't tell you about the $300 beforehand?
she said she didn't see it until I guess it goes like from, because we were about to close within 3 days. Nah, 3 days we were getting ready to close on this house, and I was like, okay, I'm happy. Everything. Got that text message from Eric. Called her on the phone. I was so it was nothing else that you couldn't. Nobody tell me nothing. People were coming out from the office trying to talk to me. I ain't gonna talk to nobody. My cousin came out. She was talking to me for a minute. I'm sitting there fussing with the lady on the phone. Like, you trying to tell me you couldn't let me pay $300, and I just
And,
gave y'all $1,500?
and you don't like hugs.
Oh no, I was sitting in my car, so she was sitting out, like standing in the
No, I'm
window.
saying you don't like hugs. So,
No.
girl, I would have just cried.
Oh, I was sitting crying in my car. She was trying to calm me down from outside of the car.
That's fucked up. That's
It,
fucked up.
that was
Cause
one.
you already packed your stuff, right?
No, we didn't get the pack. We're just so ready to get out of where we're at right now. I'm so ready to come out of this house. But it was, I just know we were ready to go, and I was ready to get my other child back in the house with me. Your buddy Vivi. I was ready for her to come back and be under the same roof with me, and that did not happen like it was supposed to. But that was one of those stages of grief, because that was shock for sure. Some shitty shock. I ain't lying. I
What
was
shitty shot? Shitty shot. That's a way. That's a way to describe it. That's a way.
bored.
That's a way.
And
But
then
yeah, now,
after that, I left the job that I was at. And now I'm jobless. I have a house. I'm living in a house. Jobless until school starts back. So I start working with the EC kids on the bus. I'll be a bus monitor, and I'll be happy with that. I can do the substitute teaching if I want to, because I got approved for that. But so it's like, I just really wish we could have had the house.
yeah.
But like
Oh,
people sit there and say, and they always say, it's going to come, just not when I want it. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Because I ain't even gonna lie, a couple of days after that, we found out that the land that we were gonna get, it's in Parkton. In that area, somebody had got shot. So I was like, oh, well, that was not meant for us. Well, so I left it at that.
and it's way out in West Bumblefoot.
Well, it'll be right here where they go to school, because they go to school at Southview. So
Uh,
yeah, we're all the way out here near the airport now. So
hmm. Okay, so there's different stages to grief, right? That's what you wanted to get in earlier. So the different stages of grief are denial, anger, bargaining. I didn't know about that one.
depression
Depression and acceptance, right?
and testing.
What What do you feel like the hardest part is?
The hardest part of for me is I'm not even gonna lie. For me, it is the depression part.
Yeah.
That's the hardest one. That's the hardest. I think depression is the hardest for a lot of people.
Mm.
You don't think it is?
See, my I have situational depression. So that's like, okay, like something happened, then it happened. So I have to stay, like, medication wise, because I don't know when something gonna come up. Anxiety, depression, man. I don't know what. So I'm trying to do better with that.
And medicine,
Mine,
medicine don't fuck with your head.
huh?
And medicine don't fuck. That's with your head.
Well, over the years, I've tried maybe like three different ones, and the one I'm on now works better. It gave me like little heart flutters like at first, but the longer I've been on it, like that was what was scary with the last one I was on. Like it was the heart flutters was too much because I guess it's trying to the medicine trying to calm me down and shit from my anxiety, trying to calm my
Look at that.
ass out.
Like, hey, stop that, quit.
Stop it, bitch. But
The what I was on, it was causing me to literally start talking really like talking in my sleep,
ooh,
fighting in my sleep, like physically, literally fighting. I'm in my dream and I'm fighting, but I'm swinging on whoever's in this bed. So I had to take myself off of it.
mm, no, I haven't had maybe like cut appetite, maybe.
Yeah, that too, because I started losing weight, but I
Yeah,
had off
yeah.
it, then start eating. Then start
Yeah,
eating.
I'm trying to get a little something back. I ain't mad at all of it, being gone. But um my hardest one though, out of the stages is anger. Like I get mad, bro. Like I
Oh,
got anger
yeah, I'm
problems.
not even gonna lie. Yeah, you right.
I got
Anger is, yeah, anger is good. Yeah, anger.
I got anger problems and I hold it in.
Yeah,
I hold it in a lot.
I
A
gotta.
lot. And then somehow or another I end up blowing up and taking stuff left.
Yeah,
It,
that.
the medicine also kind of helped with that too. Like I don't get so like worked up. I be like,
That I'm not gonna lie, the medicine was working on that. Yeah, I was happy. I was happy at everything. Going to where I left from recently, I was happy going to work. Cause nobody bothered me. Nothing was bothering me. People sit there and they talk, is whatever. And but when I started talking in my sleep and swinging and stuff in my sleep, yeah, it was something was not right. Because luckily if Eric was not in this bed with me, well, he was not in this bed. I'm glad he wasn't, because
he
if
used to getting beat up.
no, he would have gotten hit really hard about 4 or 5 times. I don't even know how many times I was swinging. All I know, when I woke up, I was like this. So yeah, I got that. Nah, and talking in your sleep, I don't want to do that. I don't like that.
I, be- I bet you don't.
I don't like that talking
I
nonsense.
bet you don't. Been to said so. Been to said
Still, shoot.
you ain't sleep. Been to said something you ain't need to say.
Like literally yelling, talking, like having a whole comp.
Look, he'll wake you up standing on top of you. You
No, he
said something
woke
in
me
your
up.
sleep.
He woke me up one night. He was like, "What you say?" I was like, "I don't know." That's all I remember. Like, I don't know.
I don't recall. I didn't say that. I
I
didn't
went back.
say.
Yeah, I was like,
You know it's my medicine.
Yeah, but that
But
you all right though. The anger, that is another one.
it get bad.
That
It get
anger.
bad. Because if I get angry enough, it make me want to act. Not, I won't say act out of character. No, it will. It'll make me do something that's not really even in my morals to do, like some old evil ass shit. Depending on how mad I get, So I try to keep it in because if I do how I feel,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
let it out more too now. Like when I just don't like the first medicine I ever took, right? For when I'm going through loss or, like I said, it's situational. The first medicine I ever took made me, I couldn't cry. Didn't like that. Could not cry. I tried to think of the saddest thing I had went through at the time. Could not cry. Usually I would cry about it, get it out. The crying is the soul's way of expressing itself. I could not cry to the point, I was with my baby daddy at the time, to the point, like, he was so scared. He took the whole pill bottle and just threw it away.
Oh,
But now it's just like,
oh,
it
cry
kind
together.
of, now it just comes out like naturally, like something I'm supposed to feel away about. Now it's just like, okay, ease into it, ease into it. It's almost like it'd be like, calm down, like it's okay.
Oh,
Like, woosah, what they say on Bad Boys?
mm-mm.
Woosah. What that man used to do? Woosah, woosah.
Whoosh. Oh, they,
Uh, but yeah, grief is we've done discussed a lot. We done discussed a lot, and this has been learning different things and kind of just getting it out about what that looks like to other people. You taught me a new one about loss, like living loss, like your living arrangement or what could possibly be. Like I really didn't even think about that.
yeah.
Like, what if you end up home, like not home, like not God forbid, not for you. I'm saying like somebody
And
being homeless, like
shoot, anybody. And you got the homeless ones that are out here now. You don't know what they. And now I sit there. I'm like, man, I really don't know what they've been through. Shoot, just see them out on. Yeah. Mm-mm.
it's really humbling, and it makes you want to have like more compassion too, because like I said, everybody's done went through grief, so it's just like that saying, everybody go through something, so it's just nice to be kind. You don't know what somebody going through.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I really didn't want to know in my mind what this man was going through. We was sitting at the stoplight, and we was on Owen Drive, and there's an ambulance that's sitting beside us. So I see this man walking because we're at the light. So he's an old man, homeless man walking, and he goes behind my car, and we're still at the light, and all of a sudden you hear like that, and he banging on the ambulance window. And so the man looked like the man that's driving the ambulance. He looks, and then the man that knocked on the window, he's like, we was like, did he just bang on that man's window to just point at him? And he was like, yeah, and then walked off. Like you don't know what a person's going through. And I watch too much road rage shows. I
Not
never.
yeah,
That,
yeah.
it won't even happen. It was like he was mean and pointing. He was just like bam, bam, bam. Like you left me out here or something like that type of nonsense.
Now I will say the calmest part of the stages is denial.
You said deny.
That and acceptance, but denial at first, because denial is just like,
Whatever.
that ain't what happened. That's not what's going on. That can't be happening to me. I don't know. Like I can't. Like it's almost like
It ain't going on. That nope, that is not what's wrong with you.
that's not what's wrong. That's not what's going on.
Just sit here and tell me that's what's wrong with me. That is not what's wrong. Yeah,
Pissing me off.
uh
You pissing me off. That did not happen.
going to therapy and a damn therapist sitting there telling you, trying to tell you that this is what's going. No, it's not.
It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
And then
Mm-hmm.
denial, ma'am. No, I'm not in denial. I know what's going on with me.
And then you get what? Angry.
Yeah. You know what? I believe they bring on the grief. They bring
No,
all.
I think they take you through those stages though. Like they'll take you through those stages,
Better hope
and
they
it,
put you out of them stages when they get you in
but it
it.
feels better. It
You know,
feels better. It does. I like talking about therapists. I do hate sometimes like when it's a heavy session. I hate those. I do
oh,
because afterwards I hate it because afterwards it'd be like,
I hate sometimes when I was going with my therapist. I don't know what happened because I didn't have 3 sessions. Yeah, lately I don't know what happened, but then when you really like your therapist and you're talking, they don't want to leave. Like you're really having a good conversation.
yes, and they will be like, time up.
No, no time. No, now I'm in denial because time is not up. What you mean? You better build my insurance.
She better build them motherfuckers because what did you do it? What
You
are
done
you
got,
doing?
you done got me to this great point, and now you want to let me go? What?
Well, we're gonna have to talk about this next session, okay? And they
Man,
try to coach you into it, like, no. See, now I'm back at anger.
yep. Because my therapist, she wanted to sit and say, because I told her how I would get where if I'm mad, I'll just stop talking to you. I'll just stop talking, like whatever. And she said, well, we're gonna do role play. I said, you don't want to do that. So I'm like, we're gonna do a role play next session where I'm gonna get you to that point, and we're gonna work on that. You don't want to do that. As I'm trying to tell you. No, we're gonna do that. That's what she keeps saying. I'm like, okay. And I just left it alone. I'm just glad my kids had their session and they wanted to do a group session next session, so I didn't have to do the role play because I wasn't. That woman wasn't ready for that. She wasn't ready for that at all.
She's supposed to get you ready. She probably used to getting cussed out.
That was not no. Sometimes mine isn't the cursing and stuff. Like you said, anger. My
I'll be
anger.
talking to mine like she my homegirl.
Yeah, that's
I'll be
fine.
like, I ain't gonna hold you. I get angry. She was like, what you mean? I said, I get angry at stuff. And she was like, why do you feel like you get so angry? And I was like, I mean, I do hold stuff in, but it's kind of like I feel so much anger that if I say what I want to say for real, that person is gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. It's gonna hurt, and I don't want them to hurt that way. But I do want them to understand where I'm coming from. So if I don't feel like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it, right? But it be eating me up.
Yeah, you be like, I feel like I'm gonna hurt that person and myself at the same time.
Yeah, because they gonna stop fucking with me. But it wouldn't been like, you just made me angry, and I need you to understand why you made me angry. But then they're not gonna want to talk to me after I say. So then I just shot myself in the foot because I meant it, yes, but
But I did.
I did it at the same time. I have to breathe. Like, I literally have to be like,
I didn't mean to say what I said, but I said it. Sorry.
I'm working on it out. And I think I'm doing better.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Especially with this death shit. But we ain't even about to get in that. We about to wrap this motherfucker up.
Take that way.
I ain't even want to touch that right there. I didn't even want to touch it. But
Yep.
but yeah, guys, like the grief, everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through it. It's okay to do it your own way. It's okay to allow yourself to go through it, no matter what kind of grief it is. It's always okay. Just trust yourself, trust your gut. Seek help if you need to seek help. Get you some medication. Medication is okay. It might not be for everybody, but you wouldn't know if it's for you unless you attempt.
You gotta try.
Gotta try something. You can't.
Okay.
Doing the same thing over and over again is insanity.
Don't get messed up in the game when you're trying it. Too.
You gotta try different things. You might get different results. Can't keep doing the same pattern. So just my final words are gonna be, or you want to go first?
Go ahead.
All right. So my final words are gonna be: you don't have to be strong. It's okay to be weak, and allow yourself to go through things. Woo! Might not be all right all the time,
Did it?
but it will just get better over time. Like it'll get more. No, let me take it back. I'm not gonna say it get better. That's diminishing how you feel. It gets more bearable over time.
Yes, that it does. And
Now it's on you.
okay. Well, like I said earlier, you know how people say you pray. I'm gonna say prayer does change some things, not all things, but it will change some things.
And or manifestation, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't pray, think about it. Think about it. Be about it.
All right, it's your host, Ali Amazing and Shishi, and we out. Be back for Throne Room.
See you later.